Top of the day and highest vibrations to you. How are you feeling? How are you elevating on this beautiful journey of life? Well, thank you for tuning in today. And if you can't tell by what I'm wearing, it's getting a little nippy outside, but the sun was shining so great. I was like, I have to. So shout out to you for aligning with me and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time meeting my acquaintance, I am Tears, no E's, only threes for alignment. And definitely it is always a pleasure to have you here, life path number 1. Now, definitely today is November 13th, 2023. However, whenever this message seems to find you, it is the time that this energy is ready to align with you. In general, we are in this moment, in this energetic shift of transformation into awakening, into everything that our subconscious fears tries to hold us back. But right now in this time, the veil is thinner. Your power is increasing. Your authenticity cannot be caged in any longer. And pow, it is time to rise. Okay, shout out to the birds on the confirmation. But yes, definitely what we're going to see today, life path number 1, is where the current energy is for you, what that energy is shifting into in the next 2 weeks, and what your highest expectations can be. So overall, this energy insight is good for the next 3 weeks from today. Now, before we begin, let's definitely set the pace. Let's release anything that no longer positively serves. The blessings of the source of all creation, I ask for your protection, your guidance, as you bring me beautiful insight of the highest expectations for those in life path number 1. Please clear away anything that is blocking the path and let them have the divine wisdom to see the clarity in it and how to transform it into their highest favor. I'm always thankful, and I ask for the support of the highest vibrations as well. As I believe in these words, I know they shall be. Namaste. Thank you. Now, today we are definitely getting insight from my own personal creation deck by InformalMatters777.com. But do keep in mind, this is more of a collective general reading. I am excited to announce that I am accepting clients now. So if you are interested in a one-on-one spiritual insight reading, anything of that manner when it comes to these beautiful cards, you can book an appointment through my website, InformalMatters777.com. So many blessings. I ain't know when to stop. But this is enough. Let's definitely set the pace. I got a few cards. We are going to have an anchor card. And let's get it going. Okay, it is windy, so if the cards blow away, I apologize. And I will be also clarifying the cards with a deck outside of my own creation, just to bring proper balance and cooperation. Oh snap, life path number 1. All right, you about to get it on and popping. Oh yeah, I'm gonna flip them all over real quick. Thank you for your patience. Let this story begin. All right, awesome life path number 1. Let's dive into it. In this, the theme of this time, the theme of this energy for the next 3 weeks is the Emperor. Now with the Emperor is past all the stages of becoming, all the stages of getting there. The name of this game during this time is that you have stepped up, you have become, and you are now here. Now the energy coming is definitely going to support that. You are at the top of the mountain, essentially. You have done the balance in the finances. You have cooperated all elsewhere, and you have built that empire, so to say. Now everybody's empire is different, but definitely whatever it is that you always had your eye on, you're definitely in this place overall where you're looking back and saying, dang, it has been coming to fruition. I have been witnessing it growing. And as you step back, you look back and say, yes, I did that. Now, congratulations. In this current energy right now, what's happening is you have been doing your thing. And as you do your thing, and this time of transformation has arrived, as you are going to awaken into your newest rebirth, the phoenix, as you rise again from the ashes, you are breaking free of all of those doubts. Okay, the shadow where the light is beaming now. So there's no such thing as any fear in your subconscious holding you back, because that is being taken out. That is being taken out because your power is coming out strong. You're laying it all down. You're putting that sword down. You're saying, hey, you know what? I have the power. And the only way I'm not going to get this done is if I believe I'm not getting this done. And so right now in this current energy, just knowing that these fears can no longer hold you back, as you're affirming what's happening moving forward, your soul is calling in this beautiful thing for you. You are bringing in this alignment in your feminine energy. That means there's no work you're physically doing. It's more so of the mind and you feeling it, and so it shall be. So in this current energy, if you haven't, take the time to rest and relax, because that's going to allow yourself to just sit back to receive during this time. Now, let's clarify that a little more about what it is that you're receiving. You are receiving new dreams, new affirmations, new aspirations to move towards. Yep. And so you're being asked to step back during this time. You may have other things on your list that you want to do and get taken care of. But if you step back, you'll allow yourself to have more downloads internally from the mind of what your next move can be that will be very successful. And during this period, you want to make sure that you're grounding, because when you ground, as you're getting all these downloads, it will allow you to keep going and moving with these new visions and pursuits as well. Because overall, all of these new downloads, all this information, these thoughts and ideas that are coming to you, it is your healing. It is what is due to you because of all the work you put in the past life path number one. All right. And with that current energy, you can look forward to a beautiful transitioning happening into your life. You're opening up the next chapter. Now, from this new next chapter you're stepping into, the energy that's coming in the next 2 weeks is really going to allow you to step out and share with the world everything you know. And I always, I'm always expanding and going big. Maybe that's the Jupiter in me. But it's more than that. It's about sharing what you know with others, because that allows healing to carry on. As you are healing, as you move forward on your journey, you will be bringing healing to others. And you guys will be soaring. But just because you are ready to be in this place now, in this current energy, opportunities are going to come where it's going to allow you to share what you learned thus far. You're going to take the wisdom you've encountered in the past, maybe in the last 3 years, that is ringing hard for me for 3 years, but you're going to take all those lessons you learned and you're going to be in a position where you can apply it. During that time, you may have been like, why is this happening to me? But now you're going to be finding yourself using that wisdom and just intuitively knowing what your next move is as the opportunities attract to you based off of that encounter. All right, you're going to also find yourself in this place of comfort. And as you're in this place of comfort, you're going to have new opportunities given to you by the universe to share your emotions, share your heart. Now, it is sharing your heart, but I don't see it in a romantic form, so to say. Now, if you find the beauty in another vessel as well, that is just as beautiful. But you're going to find yourself sharing ideas and collaborating with others in your passions that's going to allow you to really take power in this fresh start as you're breaking free from the limitations that the shadow within had in the past. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say the shadow had you in any way, because you are so brave and you definitely broke free from it. So in this energy that's coming, you're going to allow yourself to have all these opportunities and really have a fresh start that is going to be refreshing on the mind. Because whatever you dealt with in the past, that chapter is over. You are now standing in your worth, life path number 1. So be brave during this process. Lighten up, as well as new opportunities, people, and connections are coming into your path. And don't be afraid to share what you know. Don't be afraid to give a little bit of what you learned thus far on the journey, because it is that exchange that's going to keep the vibrations high, okay? Now, I got to bring in emphasis on what's happening for your highest expectations. This card, initially, I was told to keep it down, upside down, because I feel like that is life path number 1. That may be the one motion that you'll be hesitant in. But actually, the words that are coming to me right now is don't be afraid to jump in. I just pulled this card as well. But, you know, these new people are going to attract to you. And you're going to be like, well, these are new people. Can I trust it? Whatever connections you had in the past, they may not have came out the way you wanted to. You may have lost some in the past, but those were initiations, so to say. Those were encounters for you to learn from. Now, you have to understand that chapter has definitely closed. It is closing in this moment. So as these new opportunities come, you are on a fresh slate, and that is why we had the Ace of Minds here. As you are on this fresh slate, life path number 1, you need to be open to celebrating with others, because there's an abundant energy within these connections. Initially, you're going to want to feel like you want to block it just because you're feeling like you can't trust the source. But anything new when it comes to energy is a blessing for your path. So allow yourself to have that moment and compassion and make it happen. Also, during this time, for some of you, 25%, there also may be a blockage, because it could be a past connection that is trying to come out from the past. So as long as you stay grounded and listen to yourself from within, you'll know how to handle this. But also keep in mind what you have learned so far for your wisdom, and also know that it's about protecting your energy at the same time. Now, so a few people need to hear that about protecting your energy. But other than that, yes, your end result, life path number 1. Your ending result, life path number 1, is the Wheel of Fortune. Not only the Wheel of Fortune, but judgment. During the time when you may have felt trials in the last 9 months, life path number 1, you may have told yourself, as soon as I get over this hurdle, this is never going to happen to me again. I will not allow this to take forth anymore. And you are more than right about that part. And you deserve to set that boundary moving forward. And it's because you have made that call from within, the source within you. And you say, you know what, I will not accept this moving forward. That you are allowing what was stagnant in your energy field to release. And as that release, now the true blessings, the true abundance, the true alignment of what is truly yours is now coming through the Wheel of Fortune. So what I am saying to you, life path number 1, the moral of this energy, the moral of this story in the next 3 weeks is that something old is leaving energetically from within. You know, you may feel like you are grieving the death of something, but as something dies, you are awaiting the arrival of something new. And this new thing is going to be a beautiful new beginning for you, life path number 1. Now, this is a connection that is coming back, and as you have checked in with yourself, rest and relax, and allow your intuition to truly speak to you. If this is the connection that you are given the green light to take back in, know that this is in a new energetic field as well. Like, just as you've been out here healing, as you heal, if you have a divine counterpart that you already been connected to, trust me, they're getting their healing on too. So as you're moving up, the same can be happening in their reality. So to some of you guys, yes, this is a dream come true and you deserve it. Now the journey is always everlasting. So take the wisdom you learned thus far and keep it on your belt as you keep moving. But as you keep moving and the belt keeps building with this wisdom, keep in mind that it's time to keep connecting. Because the more people, the more opportunities you open to, you are allowing your flow of abundance to thrive. You are allowing yourself to keep moving and just aligning with the universe. And then when the universe is saying, hey, you really are, giving in to what I'm bringing to you, I'm going to keep coming. And always give that grace, that gratefulness, that gratitude, because you're letting the universe know, you're letting the source within you know, like, I am thankful and I'm going to make the most out of these opportunities. And that's why I'm going to come in open-minded. I am going to be optimistic and see the beauty in this new start, because it is a new beginning that you are creating. And essentially that is you creating your paradise in this lifetime, in this earthly realm. But know that the wheel of fortune is working for you. I'm going to pull 3 cards for, oh, it's just coming. 3 cards to close it out with, and then 1 more card from mine. Right now you're finding comfort, life path number 1. And if you ain't finding it yet, these next 3 weeks are going to bring it to you. You're going to find comfort in knowing that you are of that worth you saw yourself as long ago. And your time has come. Now, as you keep moving, lighten up. But as you lighten up and have fun, that is when the source is giving you these downloads of what you are free to do moving forward. So as you're having fun and relaxing, please write down all the beautiful, insight that's coming. Now, it may not happen overnight. They may fill you up a whole composition book of new things for you to do. But remember, that's essentially a few years of new work coming your way. So take up the opportunity. But most definitely, if you have aligned with this message, or are you ready to just get into it and find it? I am Tears once again, and it was a pleasure to bring you this insight, life path number 1. Now, if you are interested in your own personal insight, I got you. One-on-one, you and I. You can go ahead and book me at informalmatters777.com. But if this message has aligned with you, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. But until next alignment, I am Tears. No E's, only 3's, yeah.
What it means, more than a dream. Sharp precision, acquire the routine. See the vision, step onto the scene. Open your eyes and live the dream. Let's flow all ball. Yes, ain't no stopping now. With the rhythm and flow, the more that I grow, the more I glow. Progress and come to know there is never a bad time, only the right time.